Welcome to the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas.
To my situation, I get paid, get the paper, then a state building, this bitch, just cause I'm mad. Change on me, change on me, get brain on brain, just get fingers, this thing is spells, was it on you, second rain.
Once again, our referee in charge, Thomas Taylor, now to give instructions.
1 September 13th, 2025. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas wasn't just buzzing, it was shaking with anticipation. This wasn't a normal boxing night. It was a cultural event, a global spectacle. Canelo Alvarez, the pride of Mexico, versus Terence "Bud" Crawford, the slick technician from Omaha, for the undisputed super middleweight crown, had been building for months. Reports
Oh, yeah, amazing, boys. Thank you. Good luck, come on.
claimed Canelo had secured a contract worth over $100 million, the richest single-night payday ever for a Mexican athlete, as 3 Saudi. Backer Turkey allows
for the first time, a Mexican sports figure with a guaranteed purse of at least $100 million. How do you feel about that?
No, you get the number wrong. The contract between us and Canelo, more than that.
confirmed the number was even higher, calling it a historic deal. Meanwhile, Crawford carried the weight of doubters on his shoulders. Critics said he was too small for super middleweight, and at 37, past his prime. But his ripped 167.5-pound weigh-in physique sent a clear message, but was ready to shock the world. Stadium lights dimmed, and the atmosphere grew heavy. Canelo's entrance was pure Alvarez calm, collected, like a movie.
167.5 pounds for Terence "Bud" Crawford.
Villain stepping into his empire. Deliberate, the look of a predator heading to the hunt. Mexican flags waved high, chants of Canelo. Canelo, echoing through the air. Moments later, Crawford walked in. No smile, no nerves. His eyes locked on the ring, like a man walking into destiny. What stood out most was the confidence Crawford radiated, even as the underdog. The crowd was split half in red, white, and green for Canelo, half chanting "Bud, Bud." This was one of those rare fights where the fans weren't just watching. They were living every second. Before the first punch was even thrown, as 7 the bell rang. A hush swept the stadium. Both fighters started cautiously, studying each other. Canelo planted his feet early, firing stiff jabs and digging a heavy body shot to send a message. Crawford, cool as ice, answered with,
I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times, above all. Protect yourself at all times.
Puncher's chance.
When Terence is counterpunching, he's coming out on that.
Crawford didn't flinch. His poker face never cracked. He stepped back, reset, and snapped his jab to keep Canelo honest. By the end of the round, it was clear Canelo was in control. 9 in round 2. Crawford adjusted instantly. His footwork picked up, circling away from Canelo's power hand and darting in with quick combinations. Canelo pressed forward with patience, throwing thudding body shots.
Oh, comes forward, and Bud Crawford was hurt. And the ruling that
Terence coming in, or when he's waiting, he landed that shot right on the chin. He hurt Terence bad.
Shots and short hooks. But Crawford's angles kept him guessing. Then it happened, a perfectly timed counter right hand from Bud landed flush. 10 the crowd erupted. Alvarez blinked, not rocked but surprised. He pushed
5'8", but he fights as a longer fighter. And Crawford's landing 30%. He had a 19-10.
Crawford against the ropes, pounding the body as fans roared in approval. The round ended in a flurry. Bud's precision versus Canelo's power. In round 3, Alvarez turned up the pressure, stalking forward relentlessly. A sharp uppercut connected, shaking the stadium with cheers. 11, but Crawford didn't panic. He slipped to the side and fired a crisp 1-2 straight down the middle, reminding everyone he was
Oh, nice jab. We've reached the midpoint as a nice right uppercut when you have a conventional fighter. And there is Canelo dropping with a straight right.
Here to fight, not fold. 12 commentators leaned in, pointing out how Crawford was rattled by Canelo's power. His patience and ring IQ were beginning to shine. By the fourth round, Crawford wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. His jab was snapping, his timing razor sharp. Canelo lunged with a looping right, but missed badly, drawing gasps from the crowd.
Good. 7, 8, box.
As educated, keep right. Canelo will have to cut off the ring. He takes the left hand and then comes in and is shoved around.
Crawford punished him instantly with a clean counter. For the first time, frustration showed on Canelo's face. Fans sensed that the underdog wasn't just in the fight, he was taking over. Round
Here we Florida Mayor on the bell of the dump. And all that centering on the relationship of trainer to fighter. That time he came forward and Bud nailed him. Right hook.
26-0, 14. There's a big right hand. The drop will try to hurt him.
5 opened with fireworks. Both fighters met in the center, trading heavy shots. Canelo landed a thunderous left hook that staggered Crawford, sending fans into chaos. But Bud didn't back down. He bit down on his mouthpiece and answered with a blistering combination that pushed Canelo back. The stadium
here. Another big right hand by Canelo. The right hand lead against the lefty.
Last round from Bud Crawford. That was the signature punch of that second round.
Out there, and also the guy got tossed out.
They're both exchanging body shots, it seems.
erupted. Some screamed for Canelo to finish it. Others cheered Crawford's defiance. By the bell, both men had tasted each other's power. In the sixth, momentum began to shift. Crawford's footwork was pure poetry, gliding around the ring, slipping shots, and darting in with surgical counters. He pressed forward, but his punches lacked their usual snap. Ringside analysts began whispering. What fans were noticing, his feet looked heavier, his timing slower. Was Father Time catching up to the Mexican superstar? Meanwhile, Crawford grew bolder. His jab was laser sharp, his combinations crisp, his defense airtight. Handling Canelo's pressure.
If the response is to hit back, trying to get him to open up so that he can counterpunch him, this is unusual. For coming in, trying to land the right hand. Change the trajectory.
Anymore, he was dictating the fight. Feeling the tide slipping, Canelo came out swinging. He hammered Crawford's body with flurries of hooks, drawing roars from the crowd. But Bud weathered the storm. Then, out of nowhere, he uncorked a vicious right hook that snapped Canelo's head back. So clean it silenced the pro-Canelo chants before the crowd exploded in disbelief. Commentators shouted over each other.
Good uppercut by Alvarez again and then back.
Crawford was taking control. Both fighters looked exhausted now, their chests heaving, their gloves dropping between exchanges. This was no longer a chess match, it was a test of will. Canelo found success with an uppercut inside, but Crawford slipped, rolled, and fired sharp counters that landed again and again. The difference was becoming clear. Crawford wasn't just outworking.
And suddenly we have toe-to-toe here. See him lay on that left side?
Punching between
Canelo. He was out-hinking him. By the ninth, Bud turned up the heat. He peppered Canelo with 3 and 4 punch combinations, not letting him plant his feet for power shots. Canelo swung wildly, desperate for a knockout, but Crawford's movement left him chasing shadows. Every miss was punished. Ringside whispers grew louder. This fight was slipping.
punches and a flush.
With another look at it right here. Terence following him out. There you see a hard jab for Canelo. The punches.
Free up your hands.
Setting traps for him.
Left hand to the body from Crawford.
But Canelo now knows what the 41 of the wins for Canelo, 26.
Let him up.